What's up? What's up? Going on, guys? Gonna kick some more live stream today. I've been working on recreating Castle Winterfell from obviously, GTA or GTO. GT GOT. Good lord, I can't talk today apparently. So, right now I'm building little houses amongst the courtyards and stuff like that. I've gotten a lot of the main structure and obviously the outer gate walls, because gate and walls and towers, whatnot, because it's not a safe place in this realm that I play on. Thanks to WTF Corey, he made this realm so that we can play on it and stream on it and build whatever we want forever type of thing. It's really awesome. I love it. So, all right. Well, you know what? Let's just get into it. You can see I've been just kind of just constructing the walls and whatnot of different buildings and stuff. I'm not really planning on what they look like or how they're going to look interior wise, until after I get everything built. So we're just going to continue on building our little buildings today, and we'll see how it goes from there. I like using the deep slate, the cobbled deep slate, I should say. I like its color. It kind of gives it a darker, dirty-ish kind of color, like if you ever, seen the show, and you see what little they actually, show of Castle Winterfell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made this one not even. I'm gonna have to change that. Anyway, it's the castle's real dirty. It's not elegant. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a workers type of work person. Type of castle. You know what I'm saying? Castle that like everyone would live in their life type of deal. Kind of what I'd say, So I like using the darker stuff. And as you can see in the walls, I've been kind of doing a fade. I haven't detailed the walls much at all in most of the area, because I wanted to get the walls safe, make it so I could safe and not die. But yeah, so we'll get to detailing and stuff like that once I've, started building up these main structures and whatnots. So we're just going to continue on working on our little buildings today. I like using the brick in the corners, because it kind of, we all know that Minecraft is a sandbox game, and you can do anything you want to it with it for the most part. But I like to try to keep some form of reality to it, if you will. And like, if you know anything about the history and the stuff like that, and whatnots of castles and whatnots there, you'll see a lot of castle work that is, you'll see the, it looks like a lot of the brick layer like that you'll see, and that's for sturdiness is what that is. So again, like I said, it's a total fantasy build, but I like to try to keep some form of reality, so to speak, if you will. I don't know, whatever. It's what I like, so that's why I put those in the corners and whatnot. Kind of give it a little, because those type of bricks are supposed to be stronger, so they'll be more durable to time and damage. That way, your building don't fall in. All right, we got that one good. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna build a bunch of these smaller buildings, kind of layouts. And I started going with mud because, you know, it's real muddy. If you ever watched the show, it's real, you know, there ain't any grass in that castle that you can really see other than, you know, over where the tree is and stuff. So I went with a mud ground and stuff. But the problem with mud grounds is that you sink a little bit. So like, okay, here's a set of stairs. So I want to go up these stairs, you know, from mud. See, it doesn't let you without jumping. So, you know, I'm going to change that out quite a bit. Everywhere I've got mud going and whatnot. Just because it just doesn't, you know, it just ain't working out for me the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to replace it with grass, which I'm all out of my dirt and grass right now. What's going on with that? Alright, so yeah, we'll grab a couple pieces of dirt from somewhere else for right now. Or maybe not. Nighttime. Got a little farming area set up over here. To be honest with you, I don't use the food or anything that it produces. Because I use golden carrots because it gives you the best saturation, which regenerates your health like, you know, 10 times faster. So basically, I just built this little bone making machine. So every time when it's ready to go, I just throw it up in there and it, you know, bone meals it down for later usage, you know, for when I need to make something grow fast. All right, what did I... Dirt. Oh yeah, my dirt. Should go to sleep because it's dangerous in this realm. Like, I don't know what they did. Minecraft just did some crazy... Hey, hold up. Come here, Mr. Wandering Villager. Oh, we got some moss block. That wouldn't be bad, but I got some. Oh, Podzol. I love Podzol. It's a real cool building thing, but I don't have any on me. I don't have any emeralds on me at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and sleep. WTF Corey has set up a couple of add-ons in this realm, which is really nice. Like, I think I'm the only one on the realm at the moment, but he has it set up for one-player sleep, and one-player sleep is one of the coolest add-ons there could be, in my opinion. You know, 5-10 people, you know, playing in the realm at the same time, you know, and it is so hard to try to make everybody sleep at the same time. So one-player sleep is just awesome. I love it. All right, we'll turn that into path because I've been playing this game, I don't know, year and a half, maybe 2 tops now. Probably just about a year and a half. And, you know, you learn new stuff every day. Like, there's not a single day that I don't go through this game without you know, learning something new. And yeah, one of the most recent things that I learned new is that when it snows, you know, snow coverage it's just ridiculous. And I decided when we started this realm, we all, you know, just scattered like flies, picking our own spot, you know, and trying not to jump over anybody or, you know, get on top of anybody. Build, you know, because building, you know, when you build too close to other people, you know, everybody's just on top of it, and you just feel cramped and clouded and crowded in and all that stuff. Hey, what's going on, Scotty? So, yeah, so we all spread out, you know, and we went and majored, you know, different area sections and locations and stuff. And I picked this one, which was on top of a mountain. Yeah, Scotty, this is the Asgardia realm. Super cool and awesome of WTF Corey for putting it up for us, man. I'm on it every day. I love building here. It's so great. You know, so much to do. And, you know, that's all thanks to WTF Corey, which, by the way, guys, if you don't know who WTF Corey is, you know, check him out. Go sub to his channel. He's, you know, great builder, great guy, and makes great content. Gotta check him out. But yeah, so I chose a mountain because, as we all know now, mountaintops, mountain peaks, you know, when you get into a mountain biome, tons and tons of iron, you know what I mean? And you don't have to dig down in caves. You don't have to, half the time, you don't have to deal with any of the, you know, monsters and stuff that are going to take you out in nothing flat early game when you don't have much for gear, you know, or much for good gear even for that matter. So I picked this Stony Peaks biome, and two issues that we have in this biome or in this area, is one, I'm so high up. I'm up almost to elevation level 200. It's crazy. So I'm up around the cloud area. Excuse me. So I had to, you know, I went in my video settings and I did the, you know, closed off the render clouds so that I don't, you know, have clouds literally passing through everywhere I go up here. But the other thing is that when you get up this high in the mountains and stuff like that, it's snow everywhere, you know, and oh my God, you know, it's fun, but it sucks. I hate snowy biomes. I don't think you can really see much for the snow around here, but, you know, I'll go around front. You guys, at some point here, you can see it, but there's just snow everywhere. So I've been battling how to make it so that my snow isn't covering everything all the time, because it snows, you know, every couple of days in the game. And didn't even think twice the whole time I've been playing this game that snow will not stick on pathways. It's the coolest thing ever. So, yeah. So I've been replacing the mud with regular dirt, and then I've been turning it into pathways and, you know, letting some of it turn to grass. But for the most part, you know, turning it into pathways. What I can't get, or, you know, because you can't just make everything pathways and stuff. So the other thing I found to do is using moss carpet. Moss carpet is another big one for, you know, making it so that snow isn't going to stick to that ground. So in some of the areas, you know, you'll see it looks like I'm the world's best lawn care guy, but it's just mossy carpet. Makes it look pretty, you know, and I don't have to deal with snow. And snow is, ugh, I hate snow. I don't know about you guys, but some here and there is one thing, but, you know, I have died, honestly, and since I've been playing this game, I've probably died 3-4 times, you know, to the snow that just literally you walk on top of it and it sinks and you die, because, yeah, I know it's, you know, it's the texture is a little different and stuff to other snow, but at the same time, if you're not paying attention, you're just running along. Next thing you know, you're sink 5-6 blocks and, you know, crap, you're dead if you don't get out of there as soon as you can. So yeah, I hate it. It just drives me nuts. So we're dealing with the whole snowy issues up here and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, I wanted to make it muddy because, you know, muddy is, you know, if you ever watched the show, like I said, you know, mud is everywhere in that game or in that show. And but it just don't, you know, it just doesn't, you can't run fast, you know, you sink a little bit so that you can't, you know, go upstairs without jumping. It's just dumb inconvenience. So we're now taking out all the mud. I tried doing like some muddy mangrove, which you could see there. Muddy mangrove you don't sink, which is really cool, but in my opinion, muddy mangrove is it's meant to just be like little filler stuff. If you get too much of it in one area, it just doesn't look good. And that's why I planted tons of mangrove trees here on the outside, just so I can get that root, the mangrove root, which so I can do little fillers, but at the same time, it's still not, it's just not enough, So I went through and I'm trying the packed mud, that you can make with wheat and stuff, and that's cool and all. But the problem with the packed mud is that it only you can't do anything with it other than use it as a block, and that sucks. You can turn it into brick, the muddy brick, and that's cool because you can carve stairs and slabs and all that good stuff with it. But that doesn't look real good for the ground, when you have a brick pattern and stuff. So I did a little bit of fill with using the packed mud as well, just to give different texturing. But then, of course, I discovered that, pathways, you don't sink. You can walk right up stairs, when you got a pathway, and as you can see over here, the snow doesn't cover it. You know what I mean? It's so nice. I love it. But we'll give you a small tour. Here's the back gate that we made, a little courtyarded area here in the back gate. Again, I'm trying to recreate this based on the show itself, not on like molds and stuff. I've seen some people did recreations of this castle based off of a ceramic mold and stuff, and it's not the castle, it's just not the look. I try to make things as real as I can. So I've been studying and combing and staring at the screen for days on end, just trying to look for, anything, any clips and whatnot, and rewatching the show and pausing hundreds and hundreds of times over, just just to get some, some of the show's reality of it and whatnot and stuff. And this is so far, other than, the different things of the interiors that I'm building, so far this is gotten a pretty good layout as far as what I think is, pretty accurate to the show. Here's again is that mossy carpet that, I did the layout, so no snow coverage. This is the main gate area here going into the castle, which is looking pretty good. Again, like I said, I've done some texturing, within some of the buildings here and there, but not too much. Most of it is just in this main area because this is the area that I worked on first. So yeah, just kind of, the layout and whatnots. And so we kind of go from there. I've never done that where, having the regeneration buff, I've never not ate to the point where, you're starving to see if they just would counteract one another, but I don't know. Why chance it, right? So yeah, we're going to continue building our, setup, the layout, I tried to make them, trying to make it as close to the, to what the show looks like and, as possible and stuff. But, the one thing that they never did was showed you a lot of the outer areas, you know what I mean? Most of the time when they were showing the interior stuff is what it was, but not where it was and located at and how do you get to what and, whatnot. This is a little area. There's my dog. He's guarding. These are the crypt area here. So we go down and check out the crypts real quick. They're pretty neat. It's pretty cool. It didn't take me too long to build that, but my crypt area lit up with candles only, and you can see there's all the everybody that's in a coffin dead from their and these are my little coffin creations. Included a bed in there. Pretty cool. I thought it was really neat. Little thing that I came up with. But this is the crypts and stuff, and it's pretty well lit up just from the candles. But better to have that than have any monsters coming in here and killing you when you ain't expected. And then of course You know, the big red tree that they have. You know, I did a recreation of mine using the strip birch, and I like, you know, to give it that red, you know, leafy look. I used the crimson from the nether. Gives it a good look in my opinion, you know. But instead of, I figured being 1.20 just dropped, you know, recently I should say, that instead of using the regular trees, you know, in here, they're just, you know, bland. I don't like the oak much. It's, you know, it's okay, but it's not that great. So I decided I'd, you know, plant me the brand new cherry tree. Made my own little cherry tree biome area out the little lake there and stuff. So I like it. They're nice, and I love the new cherry trees. They're so early. I haven't really worked much with the cherry wood and stuff. Mostly it's just the, you know, building the actual trees and whatnots. But yeah, I like the way it looks. Just a little different change, you know, other than just the green. So all right, we're gonna get back to working on those buildings. We'll go through here. This is gonna be a big main hall. I don't know, you know, if this is like gonna be the hall that, you know, you see in the show with the big giant fireplace and setup or not. I haven't decided, you know, exactly, you know, if that's gonna be how that goes. But, and that's the thing, you know, when you're actually trying to build something that functions, is I have to fill it all in, you know, which you don't see a lot of this in the show, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, what do I put here? What do I put here? So this is one of the big towers that you see in here. So it's, you know, nice big area. Nothing, again, I haven't detailed anything inside-wise yet, because I'm just trying to get the main structure going. Once the main stuff, you know, structure is done and whatnot, then we'll start detailing and, you know, filling in with all the beds and books and bookshelves and, you know, all kinds of that stuff. You know, I've done a little bit of detailing here and there. I got a big fireplace area right here. I haven't made my way up to be able to get up to this area here. Yeah, it's kind of a dead end. So I guess we'll get out of there. Thought I was going to be able to make my way back, but I can't. It's like here, you know, a little area with little rooms, you know. So this will probably be like a storage area. I'll fill it up with barrels and, you know, and different things and whatnot's in there, you know. The detailing, it's so easy to build a building, but to fill it, you know, and make it look good on the inside, that's, you know, it's time consuming and difficult as heck. Got a couple of traders already set up for when I get everything ready to go, so I don't have to, you know, bring them over at that point now that everything's built. All right, let's see, where am I going? Okay, we'll go up here. Like I said, we'll give you a little tour of everything that I've done so far, you know. And I've been working on this thing for months, you know. It's been crazy, you know, the builds that everybody that's, you know, that's in this realm. It's an invite only realm, nice private realm. You don't have to worry about, you know, grievers coming in and stuff like that, so it's really awesome. But little towers and stuff building, like I said, trying to recreate, you know, doorways. You know, you got to get in, obviously, because it's just kind of would be dumb to not have a functioning tower. But I didn't want to do the traditional put a door on a flat side thing, because it's lame, it's old, you know, it's just dumb. So I did one of my redstone faves, you know, where I do the nice concealed doorway, and I got it all concealed in here. It doesn't take up much room. I like it. It's really neat, you know. Plus, like I say, you don't even, other than the pressure plate you step on to open it, you don't even know it's a door. So I think that's pretty cool. I should probably go to bed because it's dark, so we'll get some sleep in. But yeah, you know, let's see, we'll drop some scaffolding here and scaffold up a little bit, give you a little bit of a bird's eye view of what I've done in the months that, you know, that this realm has been active. That over there, that's going to be the you know, where the battle the big battle took place. You know, right for now it's just where I make my trees and get my extra moss. You know, one piece of moss, and you can just bone meal it up, and tons and tons of moss. It just spreads everywhere, so it's really cool. It even spreads over stone blocks and stuff. You can turn a stone block into a moss block. It's so cool just by bone mealing a moss block that's already there. So it's really neat. I love it. Anyway, so like I say, kind of a bird's eye view. I got a beacon set up over there for when I need more cobblestone, because as you can see, I'm using tons and tons of cobblestone, as well as the cobbled deep slate. Cobblestone. Is that what I said? I don't know. Might have. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's my little area. I have a little mountain over there that I'm slowly mining down as I run out of cobblestone and need more. Um, yeah, it's kind of a good little bird's eye view. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave that there for now, because why not? We'll go back to this area here. We'll get back to building. Like I said, I thought maybe it'd be cool. We'll just build my structures and then decide after I've got the main part of it. The main starting of it, that we'll make them look how they look, like this one here. I got that one. That one's already done on the outside of how difference that it's gonna look, and I got that house that's set up how it is. You're that same guy. Yes, you are. I don't have any emeralds on me still, so anyway. So like I said, yeah, just little structure, house structures, nothing, no details to them whatsoever so far, other than a bed here and there, which, oh yeah, it's already daytime, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, just little, nothing detailed. I haven't got my glass in here on the little jet outs on the rooftop there. I should know the name of that, being I used to build houses, so but I don't. Anyway, so yeah, you can see nothing on the inside is really detailed much. Just building the main structures themselves and whatnot. I need to use the restroom real quick, so I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in about a minute or two, so hang with me. All right, we're back. All right, good to go. Sorry about that. It's a scorcher here, 90 some degrees outside, so I got my airs going. My ceiling fans are running to help spread the cool air, and every now and then, you know, it's nice and cozy in here, but it gets a little chilly, so I end up having to use the restroom. So I'm brand new to streaming. Trying to work on my subs and stuff. I haven't really set up a membership page and whatnot yet. It'll come around. Like I said, I'm still just working on building stuff and getting the feel for live streaming and seeing how things go and seeing if people like what they see, you know, and I'll keep going. So we'll get all that worked out and figured out as time progresses. For now, let's just, you know, let's do the fun stuff. Let's get back into building stuff. All right. Pretty much done a lot of the, you know, most of the starter buildings here. I think I started laying out something there. Must have changed my mind. I like to lay my buildings and what I'm going to make, and, you know, and houses and whatever, you know, stables. And oh, you know what? I could make a stable over here. That'd be cool. I suppose it's close to the, no wait, that's what that's going to be. This is going to be the stable already. Yeah, already got it already set out. So, but I could make another blacksmithing over here for, you know, making, you know, the horses tending to shoes and all that good stuff.
Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much a, you know, too much of a wide open area.
I had this scaffolding set up because I needed to grow me a couple of the crimson trees so I could use their leavings for that for my red house, or for the red tree, you know, and whatnot. So I just kind of, because I watched a lot of tutorials and stuff, and it's like they say, you know, when you're doing these, the easy way to get to them, you know, just build a scaffolding like so, because, you know, the tree will just conform around it. It won't damage it or nothing like that. So I just leave the scaffolding set up for when I make the trees. Key note on that, in case you don't know, if you gonna mine, you know, harvest some, you know, crimson, the one thing keynote to do is that, you know, it'll only grow on the nylium. But if you grow, you know, using the crimson fungus, yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, if you grow a tree and you just leave the tree, you know, if you're not using it to actually mine the wood, what happens is that tree will turn the crimson nylium into regular netherrack, and then you can't plant another, you know, fungus on it to make another tree. So when you're doing that, make sure you're chopping out the first 1 to 2 pieces of crimson wood, so that it always saves your nylium for the next time, you know, you're going to do it again. So that's why you see I got one red square there and nothing else.
But yeah, let's get back to. I think I want to build building over here, but I don't think.
Do I have any? I don't have enough carpet. So I'm going to take this carpet out just because it looks silly. And we'll figure out something to fill in here. It's just kind of quite a bit of an opening area. Going to fill that up with a building of some kind at some point. But not today. Not for now. Trying to see, is that about even? 1, 2, you know, I always like to build in odds, you know, because with odds you have a center, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy to, you know, when you got a peak, you know, you're going to raising your roof up to a peak, you know, it's nice to come to a center, and then everything's even and, you know, looks nice and symmetrical and all that good stuff. So
I always try to build in odd numbers for that purpose.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So where's the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So there's going to be the doorway. I might make it. Now, see, now here's the only downside to building in odds. If you want to do like a double doorway, that kind of, you know, that throws off the whole shindig with that. I didn't want to make all of my houses, you know, all flat ground level. So you know, a couple of them I'll raise up, you know, one level. Plus, I like to do, you know, so you don't have to do ugly torches all over the place. You know, I like to do underfloor lighting and whatnot. So what I'll do is, I think I got them all done. I can do it over here. You know what I like to do is I dig a hole. Here we go. So what I'll do is, you know, once I build the walls here, and then I go to do my flooring. So what I'll do is I'll just dig out one square, put a torch down there, and then when you do your wall or you do your floor, torches will they'll send light through slabs. So now, if it was dark right now and I took out these other, you could actually have lighting under this flooring. So plus, and then, you know, like I say, you got a bunch of ugly torches all over the place, and it just looks nicer. So yeah, that's why that's why I bury my torches and stuff, because it just looks better. You know, I mean, I'm here creating, and I want to try to create, you know, the coolest, best looking stuff I possibly can. So I'm always watching watching videos, watching other streamers, you know, learning, trying to, you know, learn new tricks and new different things. Because like I said, it is a sandbox game, but at the same time, it is a learning game at all times. You know, I mean, anybody that tells you they know everything there is to know about Minecraft is crazy. You know, they don't know what they're talking about if they think they know everything, you know, but whatever. I keep an open mind all the time and try to learn anything and everything I can when I can. Like I said, you never stop learning. You know, it's just the way it is in this world. You know, when you play this game, always learning something new. Doesn't matter how long you've been playing. You know what? I could hit the hole here. Jesus. Let's go separate one more. See, it's starting to get dark now too, so I, you know, be able to show you exactly what I was talking about with that underfloor lighting. I'm sure a lot of you already probably knew that, but you know what? Not everybody knows everything. It's just the way that goes. So I don't think I really want to be out in this much, you know, with the thunderstorm. You know, I've been struck by lightning one time in this game, and it was like when I first started the game, and it was crazy. Like, I was like, what the heck just happened? And stuff. So I don't ever want to do I don't ever want to get struck by lightning again, man. That sucks, you know. So but I do want to kind of show you what I was, you know, what I'm talking about with the underground lighting. You can see the shaded areas and stuff like that, you know. And then what it's like I said, once you fill your floor off with the torches, you know, that you've buried underneath. Yeah, see? Nice and lit up. And you got to worry about it being a dark spot so that, you know, monsters. Speaking of which, look at there, see? Dark spot. Stupid spider. So, we'll get rid of you. Put a torch down here for now. They say monsters can't spawn in Bedrock other than at 0 light level, but was there really a, you know, area right there that was only, you know, was 0 light level? I don't think so. But hey, I didn't create the game, you know. I only play it around their, you know, around their parameters. So you'll see in areas as I'm running around torches all over the place, and that's why, because, you know, you can build yourself a safe place when you're first starting out, you know, and even if you put a wall around your safe space, you ain't going to be safe if inside your walls is dark at night, you know what I'm saying? Monsters can still spawn inside your base.
and then you die, and dying sucks in this game because and then you got to go. And if you're not too far away from from where you died, it's not so bad. But a lot of times you're not close to where you died, and trying to get back to where you died and recover your stuff before it despawns is a real pain in the ass. So yeah, I learned the hard way a long time ago. Light up every spot that you can, so you don't get killed. Because I hate getting killed in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I worked hard to get the stuff that I got, and I don't want to lose it. I mean, I far enough along in this because of this. This realm has been up for months, so I have mined and mined and mined, to the point where, I mean, if I lose a piece of gear, I can very easily just make another piece of gear, and re-enchant it and go through all that crap of, doing it. And I can do it. I have the resources. But why if you don't have to, That's the way I see it, so, yeah. So I try to stay as safe as possible in the game. I venture out at times, but I only venture out when I need to. I've got what I've got, and I've worked hard to get it. And I want to keep it, It's kind of like just like real life, you know what I'm saying? When you get what you got and you earned it and you worked your butt off to get it, the last thing you want to do is lose it. So I try to keep my areas as safe as possible, so there's low risk involved in dying. And if you get too over comfortable, that's not a good thing in this game either. I did that the other day, and I was building a section over on the other side of that main castle area there where I built some smaller buildings, and I did it using all, rooftops wise, I did it using slabs because, monsters aren't supposed to be able to spawn on slabs, right? I mean, it's what I've always learned and thought I knew. But, yeah, I was building the other day, and it got dark out because, these 20-minute days, they're just, they are what they are, You get in a zone when you're building, man, 20 minutes is gone in a second, you know what I'm saying? It really sure does feel like it. So anyway, let's see. So I was over here, and I was working on one of these lower castle sections and whatnot. And that building right there, apparently it was dark because, I figured, the monsters aren't supposed to spawn on, on slabs, so I didn't think twice about it, left it dark, and I'm building away, and next thing I know, I look up and there's 3 creepers were on the roof, just chilling, and a skeleton, the frost skeletons, I forget what they're called. Yeah, they were just 2 of them, just chill, no, two or 3 creepers and a skelly just chilling out up on that roof, and I was like, holy shit, and the skeletons aren't bad, especially when you're geared, big deal. So they hit you with an arrow and it slows you, but it doesn't hurt you much. But, creepers blown up, Jesus, I've died more to creepers in this world than I have to anything else, Mainly, a lot of it is, and in all my worlds, I should say, not just this world, but when I get well geared, like I, getting all netherrighted up and stuff, sometimes, I get a little too comfortable, a little too cocky, like everybody. And, yeah, we'll put it right here. And, the only way to get, like, player heads, or not player heads, but, heads from monsters and stuff in this game is by, unless there's another way that I don't know about, and if that's the case, anybody that knows, please let me know, because, yeah, the only way that I know of to do it is to charge a creeper and then have that creeper blow up around other monsters, you know, and you get the heads that die from the blowing up creeper. And I did that the other day out there, and I was using, obviously, you know, using my trident, you know, to charge creeper in a thunderstorm. And for whatever reason, when I crouched, because you can see, you can't really see my shield because I use an add-on called lower shields, but I crouched, you know, and put my shield out so that when he blew up, it wasn't going to hurt me none. And for some reason, I don't know if it's a glitch or maybe this is just how it is in the game, but yeah, I crouched and let the creeper blow up next to a creeper and a skeleton and a zombie, and it killed me. For some reason, it blew me up, you know, along with them. And I've done it before where I've died, you know, I've had charge creepers blow up next to me while I'm using my shield, and I've never died. So what happened there, I don't know. But yeah, I died. I lost like 60 something levels. Thankfully, I didn't lose any of my gear. You know, I was able to run back, you know, pretty quick and get all my gear and all the stuff, all my inventory that I had, luckily. But yeah, you know, that's what happens when you get cocky in this game, boy. The minute you think that you know everything about this game, it says, guess what? We're going to show you that you don't know it all. So yeah, I died. But, you know, it happens, you know. You know, I get it. You know, it's part of the game, you know. If you wanted to play the game where you don't ever die, play creative, and if, you know, that's what you do. I'm not about playing in creative. I like playing in this mode. I think I did a couple. I think I'm gonna do this one more ground, more flush. So we'll take out that grass. There's some grass that I needed. Like I said, I needed. I like using the when it's my shovel. I like having silk touch on my shovel. That way, you know, you can break things without breaking them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so torches. I also like using glowstone in that hidden areas. It's pretty neat. Instead of using torches all the time. Plus, as you could just see there, I don't know if you saw or not, but I'll show you. I had to build this platform. You see how far that is to fall down there? Yeah, I don't want to fall down there and stuff. You die, or, you know, down there. I've got it lit up pretty well. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? And then, again, like I just discussed, dying is not something I want to do in this game on a regular basis. So when you put a torch in that hole, you can still fall right through that hole, but you know, you do something like this with the glowstone, and yeah, now I can just walk right over it, jump on it, you know. As long as I don't hit the thing, it ain't gonna fall on me. So sometimes I like to use the glowstone for lighting underneath. It's not too hard to get, you know, when you've been to the Nether. It's not hard to get glowstone. You know, it's literally everywhere in the Nether. Just got to watch what you're doing and be careful. I like to, when I'm doing my Nether visits, if you will, I'm not a big fan of it, so I try not to go there. I go there for what I need, and that's it. Like, I don't go there and hang out in the Nether, you know, on a regular basis, non-stop, you know, hour after hour, because, you know, in all honesty, in my opinion, the Nether is basically hell. You know what I mean? And the game designed the Nether to kill you. Period. That's it. That's what it's there for. You know, I don't care what anybody says. That's why the Nether's there. It's there to kill you. So you get too comfortable and too cocky. You know, I almost think maybe I should do these doorways. Do you think I should do the doorways using the deep slate, the brick? That'd be kind of, you know, have I done that somewhere? I don't know. But we're going to do it right here. Why? Because why not? So the way I see it. Gonna have to get me some new. All I got's cracked now. That's gonna, yeah. Gonna have to get some more of that. And hey, look at there. Nighttime again. All right, let's go ahead and hit a quick sleep. Oh, see there, I did it. Yeah, I did it there. But I didn't do it like there. I kind of like it better. Yeah. I think we're going to do that with the doorways. We'll change them all around. You know, and the one thing I don't have over here is a stone cutter. So let me go find where I set up a little blacksmithing area over here. You know, I started, you know, I thought maybe, you know, section to section. I just like, what the hell? I'll start doing all, you know, filling them in as I go and stuff, and then it's not that easy necessarily to, you know, to think about this and, you know, to come up with that and stuff. So after a little while, sometimes you just want to mindlessly build, and yeah. So after a while, you know, I built this barn, that area here. You know, you can see I built some carts that are loading and unloading out there. That's unloading their stuff. And this is basically a storage barn. You know, we got hay and barrels over here a little bit. Probably add some more of them, chests and whatnot. And then you got the loft area up there, you know, to where you can store more stuff on there. But you know, yeah, see, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Snow everywhere. I hate it. Anyway, so yeah, just little details, little cart. You know, I got a little cart here. I think it's empty. Yeah, a little cart there. This is going to be some kind of, maybe like a pig trough or something. Put some pigs in there. Maybe some sheep. I don't know. One of the two. And then this would kind of be the area for the horses and whatnot. See, snow covered again. You know what? There. Now you won't be able to snow cover it anymore. That's a moss. But see, now it'll a moss block. It'll sit on. A moss carpet, it won't. And I don't have any moss cover on me, so oh well. Anyway, so that'll be where I, you know, when I get some more when I get horses. See, you know, the horses are neat, and the bone horses are super cool. But I don't ever use them, you know, especially once I have a, you know, an elytra and fireworks. I never use horses in the game after that. Some more carts. So yeah, a lot of room in here. There's going to be a lot more stuff built up. This is my little blacksmithy area that I set up. There's a creeper head from when I died, and there's the zombie head that the 2 trophies I got for dying and losing, you know, 60 some plus levels. Yeah, every time I come over here and stuff and I'm not looking twice, it's that creeper head. I think it's real, and I think it's going to, you know, it's like, shit, I'm going to die. But, you know, oh, there's some carpet. But it doesn't. But you know, then I remember it's me. It could be a dummy. The hell did I come over here for? I came over here for this. See, God, I get so sidetracked in this game. You know, like this game. We're fine. This game. If you don't have ADHD, in this game will give you ADHD. Man, I tell you what. You know, ooh shiny. I'm building one thing, and then all of a sudden. You know, oh, you know what I could do? I could go to this. Hey, I could go do this. I go to this. You know, yeah. Now, oh, Jesus. Oh, here we are. Let's see. Forgot where I was. You know, where I was building at. Oh, you know, you spend the time. You farm the wither skulls, so you can get your beacon. And if you do it enough, you know, you can get a couple of them, you know, because then you get the skulls, and then you can summon the wither, and then after you kill the wither, you know, boom, you got yourself a beacon. And beacons are awesome, and they're super great. But sometimes they're not. You know, like when you use, you know, if you develop enough and you get enough beacons, which really not hard to do, you know, especially, you know, granted we're bedrock, so it's not as easy for us to build nether farms, you know, like they do in Java, you know, because they just go up on the rooftop, you know, which in my opinion, yeah, I know it's available, and I know that you can do it, so that means it's okay, but in my opinion, that's just cheating. You know, you're in the nether, on the roof, you're not gonna die. You know, nothing spawns up there, so it's like it's a safe place in the Nether that you can build farms and reap the benefits of being in the Nether without the danger of being in the Nether. So it's kind of bullshit in my opinion. But you know what? That's Java, and that's why I don't play Java. But so yeah, I mean, once you've farmed up wither skeletons, which is when you're decently well geared, it's not hard to do at all. Once you found a fortress, simple to do. You know what I mean? Oh, God, they spawn and spawn and spawn. It's never ending. Get you three skeletons heads of the withers. Oh, excuse me. And go summon the wither. You know what I mean? Fight the wither. There's little things you can do here and there, little tricks, to make it easier for you and stuff like that. I've tried almost every single one of those tricks, that I've seen on videos and stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? Like I said, this game is a never-ending learning process. So, I learn stuff all the time, brand new, that I thought I knew, but I didn't, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm learning constantly. So I've watched every video there is out there of just about every way to kill the wither, the easiest and whatnot. And I've tried them all out, every single one of them, I guarantee you there isn't a single wither fight that I haven't tried, myself as well. And I even tried this the latest time, the last one I had saw, and I thought it was kind of neat, so I tried it out myself. Was using, oh, we got 2 doors in this house, okay. Was using iron golems to help you fight the wither, and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it works. They you get enough of them going, and the wither will attack them and not you. And then if you make sure you are safe, and don't get the withered effect, and you got to watch out for the wither skeleton. At one point in the fight, the wither, he summons wither skeletons, and you got to be careful that you don't get that debuff. And yeah, as long as you just keep mending up your iron golems, they'll kill the wither for you. Literally, you can just stay at a fairly safe distance, and they'll do it. They'll whoop his butt for you. And you'll lose damn near every one of them, depending on how many you make. I think when I did it, a buddy of mine on the realm that used to build with me, name was Corrupt. I think we made like 20 iron golems when we did it, and there was only about 3 left. I think 3 to 5 left when the fight was over. But yeah, it works. And if you've got the iron to throw away like that, why not, right? And again, like I said, being I building my buildings on stony peaks, so to speak. Look at all that damn snow. But mountains everywhere. There's another build I'll show you guys at another time. But as you can see, mountains everywhere. Whoa! Damn near ran right into one. And as you can see, I see a monster. Hey, look at there, a monster with gold. We'll go kill him. Anyway, iron everywhere. So much iron, I don't even touch it. You know what I mean? Come here, buddy. You might be able to walk around because you got that armor on. But not on my watch. Unbreaking 3. Too bad it's gold armor and it's junk. Anyway. So, yeah. As you can see, Stony Peaks, man. So, everywhere. Iron. I've got so much iron everywhere. I've got so much iron, stocked up that, again, I don't even have to come out here and do that. do a little flyby of my other castle that I built when I first started this realm. That's a Dragonstone Castle. I'll do a tour of that, you know, at another time. It's kind of a good shot here. We get to kind of get a idea of how the place is looking when streams load in. And then we'll go get some sleep, because nighttime is dangerous in this realm. Good God, I tell you what. Like, I've played in private worlds, dozens and dozens of private worlds. And there's, you know, yeah, monsters everywhere, you know, here and there. You know, a lot of it I know depends on the chunks, you know, how many chunk bases, you know, you're set up, whether it's 4, 8, or, you know, more of your chunk base load. But it's reasonable, in my opinion. It's not like, you know, you go, oh my God, they're everywhere, you know. But in this game, in this realm, good God, the monsters are just, they're everywhere, you know. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I've even thought about building a creeper farm, which, anybody knows this game, in Bedrock, creeper farms aren't worth building in Bedrock, because there's just not, you know, you don't get the spawn rate like they do over in Java. So building them is just kind of a whatever, you know. It's not something that I'd like to do. But this realm, I swear, man, this realm is so packed with mob spawns that, like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? They're everywhere. I probably could have stood on the wall and showed you. I'll turn all that in there so that doesn't have to. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's just crazy nuts, you know. I love Podzol for some reason. It's cool, but of course the snow will cover it, so. But I love, you know, it's a real good filler, you know, like you said, especially like, I don't know, like in the horse areas and stuff, you know, it looks really neat. I don't know, you kind of maybe consider it like part of their manure or something, you know, maybe, I don't know, but I think it looks neat, you know. It's kind of neat. It's not something you want to put like everywhere, but it's a real cool filler, you know. If I wanted to keep this mud, I'd be putting a bunch of it out there, but again, like I said, all the snow is so crazy ridiculous that, yeah, no, ain't gonna happen. All right, let's see here. What do we got? We pretty much got most of. Get some wood so I can make some more wood stuff. That's a good description, ain't it? Yeah. There's a crimson fungus I was telling you about. You can just get, you know, you don't have to go to the, you know, if you get yourself literally bare minimum one piece of the crimson nylium, or nylium, whatever, however it's called, and get you, you know, some of the crimson fungus, which is, you know, everywhere in, you know, when you're in the nether, you know, especially depending on the biome that you're in, which for me, unfortunately, is the biome that I'm the worst one, you know, is always the crimson biome. It's the one that I'm always spawning, no matter how many times I try to go different areas to make a portal. Always, always end up going there when I make my portal, and that's where it spawns me at. One time in all the worlds that I played, one time I didn't spawn in a crimson biome, and it was the basalt biome, I think, which is worse in my opinion in a way. I mean, you don't get a lot of monsters other than them damn crying, flying, ghost, ghastly thingamajiggers, but I don't know. It's, yeah, it never fails. But you can do it safe. You know, you can make yourself a farm, even if it's not even really a farm, but you can, you know, farm the crimson trees, crimson stems. You know, those trees, you can literally just set it up so that you can farm it right here, you know, in the overworld, where it's a ton safer than compared to the nether. So that's what I like to do. And the shroom lights, oh my god. If I wanted to sit here and farm instead of having to use glowstone, which is not hard to get, but again, you got to be the nether to get it all. Um, but shroom lights work just as good, and you literally unlimited supply of them. You know, if you build yourself, like I said, a little farm that's not even automated or nothing. Because for me, anyway, it's not automated because I don't use it a lot. Not a fan of the color of the wood and stuff. But you know, the shroom lights that come with it. That was, I think, 2 trees, and I got 9 shroom lights. So yeah, literally endless supply of them if you wanted to. Wood. Oh yeah, I needed wood. I gotta need to build me some more doors. That'll work for now. I really want to get rid of some of this. You know, it's like a second ago, like I said, I need wood, need grass, and then you know what? Here I am. And yeah, now I got so much of it, it's stupid. You know what? I don't know about you guys, man, but the one thing that I really like to do when I'm playing in Worlds is I really like auto doors, auto opening doors. You know what I'm saying? I hate, because I'm really bad about remembering to close the damn door. So, you know, monsters will get in and kill you because you forgot to close the door to your safe space. So, I really love pressure plates. Pressure plates are the best, in my opinion, for doorways. Drop you a pressure plate down. Just walk in. I don't have to go back and close the door. It did it for me. Love it. So, yeah. Gotta make sure you pressure plate. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can't put a pressure plate on a pathway. Silly me. Does anybody else ever have that? See how I switched it, but it didn't take. It didn't switch. Pisses me off. Not there. There. All right. God. Some days my parkour is, needless to say, not what it should be. Excuse me. Let me put some more pressure plates here and there, and we'll move on. Yeah, I know. No pressure plate on the pathway. But in my opinion, it's a small price that I pay for. Oh yeah, see that? I can put it on that though. Small price to pay for wanting automatic, you know, if you will, automatic doors. All right, is that all? That's all. Yeah, you know what? Let's make a few more. Let's get all the doors. Means I got a lot of doors in this area. Let's make us. That's 13. I don't on an odd number. I need an even number. Really? I guess we'll go with the odd number for now. Yeah. See, sometimes odd is not all it's cracked up to be. Wait a minute. Whatever. I really love pressure plates when they work for doors. That's so neat. As you can see, I'm really bad about trying to close doors behind me, especially once you've gotten used to having them in the first place. You never think twice about closing your doors after that. Pathways, try not to make them too, you know, straight liney. It's just, you know, Try to be as real as possible. So I like to, try to get some realism when it comes to my pathways and stuff. Make them look not so fake, I guess, if you will. So yeah, you try to make them, and that's the thing. Trying to make things look realistic by making them random, by making them look, random. If you try too hard to make things randomly, they don't look random. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, why did that? You ever try building a tree in Minecraft? Sure. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, to make it look like, a tree that the game already made itself. Not easy. I mean, you could duplicate it, sure, exactly to it, but if you're just going to be like freelancing and freeloading in regards to making your own trees, it's not easy to make a tree and make it look natural. That's the word I'm looking for, natural. But yeah, so same thing with the paths. You know what I mean? Just two straight lines, for a path. When a dirt path, mind you. That's not natural looking, you know what I mean? So I like to try to break it up and do it kind of randomly off to the spot, so it's not just a straight line everywhere you go. I don't know. I think I do a decent job on it. Nighttime, I was going to show you the monsters. Oh, well, guess what? There'll be another nighttime. Hey, look at there, see? Odd. What did I not want? Odd, see? So now I got this one here that's... It's just in an odd space. I love scaffolding. Scaffolding is so cool. I'm glad that I didn't start playing this game until after scaffolding was invented. Scaffolding is so great, the whole dirt block type of using dirt blocks or bricks or stones or whatever is just, I hate doing it, you know what I mean? It's just so much of a pain in the ass. Let's go random. Yeah. And then, like I say, and that's the best way I've found to make things look a little more natural, is when you're making a path like that, just don't stop and do it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, watch, start here. We're going to make the path. We're going to connect it over there. Instead of, going, okay, this block, this block, this block, this block, type of thing. Now, what I like to do is I just kind of shovel shift my hand back and forth and stuff, and see how random, it makes it look. And then that's cool, and then I'll come back and just, because I want a path that's not just one little skinny path, you know what I mean? So you got to build it up, or, build it out a little bit here and there. But then, like I say, doing that, you can come back and do that and get you a nice looking path, And we'll go just a little bit wider. There we go. See, like this one here, that's a little too much. That makes it kind of look like it doesn't get used that much. Let's go like that. There we go. That'll break it up a little bit, but not too much. And then, of course, hey, you know what? You talked about all that grass you got that you wanted to get rid of. Perfect place to do it. So, we'll get it all out here and start. The sad part is that I made a mud farm in this game. Coolest thing ever, Don't know if I've made it on my channel yet or not. I don't think the mud farm is one of the ones I've made, but I will. Yeah. Unlimited, I didn't like that, so I'm gonna, instead of, admitting that I screwed up. Yeah, how many times am I gonna do that? Okay, one more time and I'm gonna have to end stream because it's Jesus, good gosh. So, alright, that's it, I'm done. What the heck is my problem? There we go. Jeez. See what I mean by how lame that looks? So I didn't flop my arms around and look like a weird man, so, you know, it didn't come out very good. Let's go a little wider on there like that. And you know what? Right there. Yeah, that'll be good. Like that. I might even leave some of this mud, you know, just here and there sporadically. Not a lot, but, you know, a little bit here and there. So, we're working on it. We're getting it. See, there's that podzol. I really like it, but as you can see, too much podzol, you know, it just doesn't look good. So, yeah. Don't forget, if you like what you see, and you know, and I entertain you at all in some form, please like and subscribe. It really does help the creator that you're watching to like and subscribe their streams more than you'll ever know. So please like and subscribe to me, RaiderXP, because I plan on streaming a lot more now that I've got things set up pretty well, or set up enough, I should say. Yeah. So yes, please like and subscribe. You know, I got to learn to preach that so that people remember, because people don't remember if you don't tell them. All right, let's get a little bit more of this mud gone. See, oops, I didn't mean to get rid of you. I'll put that piece of muddy mangrove back down. So how we all doing now on this fine day? Everybody have a, you know, good 4th of July, if it applies to you, I should say. You know, I had a pretty good 4th. Actually, to be honest with you, where I'm from, they generally do their fireworks and stuff. The area that I'm from do their fireworks the day before. So, so for me, yesterday was just a Minecraft building night. You know, I didn't have anything else to do. So I watched a buddy stream on his Warzone game that he did for a while, and then I decided to build and whatnot. So, yeah, for me it was pretty quiet 4th of July. The 3rd of July is when all the fireworks in my area went off, so, you know, that was my entertaining day. It was really nice. But let me know how y'all did. If y'all had entertaining good times at Windows. You enjoyed your 4th of July. All right. Let's get back to building some more of our buildings. That's not where that goes. So, what's going on? What's up, everybody? What's new? What are you guys doing? What's good? You know? What kind of content are you looking for? Are you interested in this kind of content? Other kinds? I primarily, when I build and I create in Minecraft, medieval is, in my opinion, medieval kind of, the game itself, Minecraft itself, you know, is kind of, gives off a medieval feel, you know, a vibe as far as I'm concerned. So it's real easy to, see, here we go. Middle of doing one thing and saw something else I should do. You know, it's got a very medieval-y type vibe anyway. So it's very easy to build, you know, in that medieval type of, you know, style, if you will, I guess. I like medieval. It's, you know, it's really neat. I'm not saying that I, you know, wished I could have lived back then, because, you know, as far as all the awesome things that we have this day and age, you know, back then, just easy, convenient stuff. You know what I'm saying? God, even going to the bathroom back then would in my opinion, would have been a real pain, and to get rid of it and all that stuff, you know. But yeah, I love the feel of medieval. You know, it's in a moreover fantasy type of thing when it comes to my building, I guess is what you know is what I'm basically saying. So yeah, I like to build in the medieval style. But I'm not strictly, you know, only, that's the only type of thing I build, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done, that's the last of my cracked brick, so I guess we're going to have to do everything with regular for now, and then we'll come back and change it out here and there. So yeah, my styles, no, that's the interior wall, so I'm not gonna change that doorway out. Yeah, I would say primarily, especially this one, because, you know, I'm doing, you know, the whole GOT, good God, series type of builds. You know, so it's obviously, you know, medieval style, you know, that era. Of building and stuff, so that's, you know, that's kind of what I'm doing right now is, you know, so I mean, I'm definitely into the medieval theme, if you will. I just thought when, yeah, like I said, when my buddy WTF Corey decided to make this realm, you know, and we all got in here, I'm gonna have to go get me some more brick. That was the idea, you know, that was the thought process. Was, you know, hey, you know, let's all do what we want to do and do our own thing. But at the same time, it was like, let's try to have a theme for this realm, you know what I'm saying? And I think for the most part, the theme for this realm is kind of the, you know, medieval castles, you know, type of builds and kingdoms, that kind of stuff, which is really cool because, you know, it's right up my alley anyway as far as those regards. See, and there's the emeralds I could have used on that trader. Now I'm sure that trader's gone. More wood. Yeah, we'll just put that in there. Don't need that. No, we do need that carpet. Remember, we were going to build up the one thing. Anyway, yeah, see, I have tons of it, you know, because those cherry biomes, or cherry trees, man, when you cut them down, yield a lot of the saplings. As you see here is my trophy wall as far as that goes. As I was building, you know, this castle, just in the interior wise, or interior of the castle walls, random pillagers would pop up and stuff like that. And because I had, you know, the couple of villagers that are over there, all corralled up, you know, every time I killed a random pillager scouting party, yeah, and then I get the buff, and then I'd said, well, hell, might as well. Nothing cooler than having, you know, the totems of undying. On the sad part is, I've got half of a shulker box full of totems of undying, but I never use them because I would much rather have my shield in my hand and block things that are coming at me than to have a totem of undying and get hit instead of being able to block, you know, away. So whatever, everybody's personal preference. It's, you know, I'm not playing hardcore, so it's not like if I die, you know, the world's over. So not that big of a deal if I have them or not. But anyway. Yeah, so each one of these banners is from when I killed a scouting party. I decided after I noticed that I had 3 or 4, I'm like, you know what? Let's stop and start posting them up. There's going to be my banner room for every scouting party that I've killed and did a successful raid after that. So that's why you can see all of those. Let's get up here so it's easier. It was so crazy how this thing has been coming together. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it felt like it took me forever to get the castle towers and that castle outer walls to get going. But now that the, you know, my outer walls are done and towers and got everything positioned how I want them positioned, you know, and then this big massive section, you know, of castle area. It seems like these little buildings that I'm building, they're just going so fast, which, you know, I'm gonna enjoy because I know once everything's built and it's time to start interior decorating, if you will. Yeah, I honestly hate interior decorating. It's such a pain. It's not even a pain, it's just very slow process. So yeah, I haven't decided where I'm putting a door. I don't even, looks kind of a weird. I like building buildings that aren't a block, that aren't just square, you know what I'm saying? So I like to, a lot of times I will build square, you know, buildings here and there periodically, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I like to, every now and then, I like to build a building that's, you know, angled or, you know, slightly angled or just not square, you know what I'm saying? But there's a fine tuning to it, if you will, to make it look right. I could see, like, I think this one doesn't look, I don't think it looks right. I don't know. Maybe it is. But because because it runs into that wall, you know, it changes it off. Like, you know, this one over here, you know, nice angled building, nice and symmetrical, looks pretty good. So, yeah. But sometimes, you know, speaking of snow all over the damn place, there you go. But yeah, so sometimes sometimes you can just, it's very easy to get off when you're trying to build an angle building that's symmetrical, if you will. So yeah, you know, it takes some time, it takes some tricks. I'm you know, I'm not perfect at it, you know, by any means, you know. So probably put the doorway here, I think. Go with the doorway right there, maybe. Do I have a door on me? I do not. And I think I used up all but one, so yeah, we'll put that back for now. See how quickly that, you know, you go through stuff here. Jeez. I need to just, what I need is, I wish there was an add-on that made it so that these, you know, these blocks kind of bled into the next block over. I seen one time, I think it was a Java thing. It was super neat. It's been a while ago though, so, but again, also Java, so. Not mine, not for me. But it'd be cool if it did. Yeah. How long we been going, man? I don't even know. Hour and a half. That's not too bad. No break. I just, well, one small break. You know, honestly, I should make a stone cutter for where I'm at. I know I have the other stone cutters that I have. They're set up in the area they're set up in. You know, I always, every time I search for the stone cutter, it's like I have to look like 10 times to find it when I don't have what I need to build it. Because it always hides from me. That and the damn grindstone, you know. I find it easier just to search it up, and apparently it's not called a stone cutter. the hell's it called? Is it a mason? No. Help me out here, guys. What the heck am I? What's the name I'm looking for? It's a stone cutter, so you know. You would think it would be called a stone cutter, but I guarantee it's not called a stone cutter. And if I could find it, I would be able to tell you. Or, you know, if you guys were active enough. There it is. It is stone cutter, but it's one word. Give me a break. So I need a piece of iron and 3 stone. I don't have any stone on me. Or iron, for that matter, so. But I think I do over here. Not over here. Over here. There's some iron. And then I need a stone. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there it is. Nope, I need stone. I don't have any stone. No stone there. I got cobblestone. Hey, you know what? See? Oh, I hate that. I always forget. Fuck it. We'll just throw it in. We'll just make some. Anyway, yeah, you know, you cook cobblestone, turns it back into stone. Starts out as stone when it's in the ground already. And if you don't mine it with a silk touch axe, it turns into cobblestone. So then you got to recook it just to make your stone back, you know, or get yourself, you know, a silk touch. And you can do it that way, but yeah. Hey, look, I don't have enough room. Oh my God, I don't know why I've got the yawns today. Get rid of that dirt too. There we go. Make us a stone cutter. Now I got a stone cutter with me. So I can put it over there, and then of course, you know, I'll finish off in this area, and I'll leave it sitting there and run off and need another stone cutter. I'm so famous for doing that, big time. Try to do it like that there, so that way it's, you know, I know that there it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you how bad the mob spawns are. Let's see. But can I get over there this way? Almost did. Wait, double jump. Nope, can't double jump because I don't have that boost this far away. So we'll just take out a section of fence. All right. See, look at there. Just, you know, just first load in. 2 zombies, 2 skeletons, spider there, creeper there, another spider now. And that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in one little 7. Just in, oh, and then there's a witch. Oh, I hate witches. I don't know about you, man. Witches is the worst thing. I hate the witches the most. It used to be creepers, but the minute you gotcha, the minute you get decent gear, creepers are really not that big of a deal. Good for gunpowder though. Got ya. Oh, looks like he dropped some gunpowder too. But yeah, see, okay, yeah, see, look at there. Yeah. But witches, them sons of bitches, if you don't kill them right away, see, look, these guys, they just spawning like crazy. Monsters everywhere. Didn't I kill you? Jeez, I thought I killed you. I want that gunpowder, but how bad do I want it? Bad enough that I'll sit here and kill some monsters for a while. The old infinity bow, I only need 1 arrow. You know, I used to be really against the whole infinity bow thing, but really, it just despawned right in front of me. Right in front of my eyes. But then, you know, after a while of having to carry 15 stacks of freaking arrows, because, you know, having a mending bow over a infinity bow, Don't need you right now. Oh, baby zombies. I hate baby zombies. Baby zombie doo 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 doo. Really? Shut up. Okay. Yeah, you know, the whole having a mending bow is so you know, never have to replace it, more or less. Oh, look at that little baby zombie right underneath me. Yeah, but you know, you're in, because our inventory space is fairly limited anyway, space-wise. You know, the infinity bow. I've learned the infinity bows are just better. Oh, screw you, Mr. Enderman. But as you can see, I didn't look at you. Don't even think you can teleport around here and try to kill me. Whoops. Nope. Oh, see, now I hear him. Now he wants me to look at him. I don't even know where he is, but hey, that's my gunpowder. Son of a gun. Look at it. Look at all the XP down there. See what I'm saying about mob spawning? It is crazy in this realm. Just crazy. Hey, you know, I start to shoot something and then it moves right when I'm about to shoot. Wow, my aim sucks today. Get a few more creepers, see if I can get a few more gunpowder before I take a nap, turn it daytime. I might think about building me a creeper farm. Okay, that's enough. God, see what I mean? I can never, you never get bored there, you know, as far as hunting mobs go, because they won't stop. It's non-stop, you know. And I don't, like I said, I'm not saying that I don't think mobs are everywhere, you know, in other realms, but jeez. Hey, come here, baby. Look at that. That fuckers, man, they mad rush you. Let me go collect my XP and my gunpowder. See how much gunpowder I actually got. Plus the XP is really, you know, really good XP. I gotta be careful. Before I went to sleep, I think there was 2 creepers that I hadn't killed. You know, and they don't, daytime don't mean nothing to a creeper, you know what I mean? They'll stay. Is that a piece of iron? It is, man. I can use iron. I can't use rotten flesh. Oop, look there. One more gunpowder. Alright. Looks like my creepers, I think, have despawned, so I guess I don't have to worry about them, but you know how that goes. 1 minute you don't think you have to worry about them, and next one walks up side beside you and kicks your butt. I don't want that bow, but I would like the bones. Thank you very much. Let's run through there. I don't see none of the creepers. Trying to collect the rest of this XP. You know, watch my luck. I'm sitting here talking about how they're not there and I don't got to worry about them, and then I'll want to creep up on me. Creeper, get it? Creep up on me and kill me. I think I'm good. I think I got it all. Got most of it anyway. Alright, let's get the heck out of there. Where am I going? I don't know. This kingdom is so huge. It's so cool. Alright, let's see. What did we get? We got a piece of iron, 5 bones. That's good. Turn it into bone meal, or, you know, make more doggy pets. A couple of strings. 10 gunpowder. Just from, you know, killing them few. It's crazy. And it would have been more had I actually been down there and using my, you know, used my looting sword. Would have been, you know, probably almost triple that. But not bad. Not bad for, you know, a few minutes of standing there. Plus, look at the XP I got from it. You know, not bad for, what, a minute or 2? 3 maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I've been streaming for almost an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm gonna take a quick minute to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hopefully I wasn't gone too long for you. See, are you new? Climbing on my walls? You are new. Dark oak. I don't really need any dark oak. Gunpowder. Yeah, I'm good for now. I don't want to run off and have to go find emeralds just to come back and find you. Anyway. Man, I may have to get me some sleep or take a small nap, something. Good Lord. I mean, I don't and I won't, until it's time to go to bed, but I got the yawns today for some reason.
Maybe not enough caffeine. Me a drink of my soda.
All right, well, I think we're kind of at the decision of, everything's pretty much built up to a start, so might as well start filling it in and making our building. Good a time as any, I suppose. And I thought about, like you see on my walls, how, I've put in patterns of, trying to blend from deep slate into tough into cobblestone, because I tried doing the whole blend from, deep slate to cobble, and it's just too drastic of a change. So I kind of found that putting the tough in between the two kind of is a good filler for it. And I thought about that for, the houses and stuff.
And the buildings, up here and whatnot, but I kind of I don't know if I might change it, but like,
If the house is low enough to the ground where, it really wouldn't reach up into that height, you know what I mean? I would think maybe not. Like those two I built all the way, but I don't really want to blend them in, I mean, I could throw, I don't know. What do you think? Should I leave it like that where it's just all deep slate, or should I blend in some cobblestone? I mean, obviously I'm going to detail it with, some smooth deep slate and some the brick. I don't have any on me. Not the stone, not the brick, but the different the different types of deep slate that you can make. There's like 2 or 3 other ones. I don't like using the face ones a whole lot. That gives you the pattern of a face. I don't think that's, and I don't like it. But I don't know. I mean, I definitely will throw that stuff in.
but I debate whether or not I should change it into the, but again,
Probably not. It's not quite tall enough, because then I'd have to phase in the tough, into the cobble, and there's just not enough of it. So, meh. All right, we're going to stick with it. Let's try to get a building built. Like I said, man, this game, so ADHD, you know. It's just impossible to stay focused and on task in this game, man. I tell you what. And that's cool because it, you know, in my opinion anyway, because it helps me, it keeps me from getting bored, you know what I'm saying? Like just sitting here and doing what I'm doing right now, you know, after a while, ugh, you know, it gets like I need a break. That's why a lot of times why I don't mind, you know, having that part where it's like, oh crap, I'm gonna go do this now. You know, I don't mind it too much because, you know, it keeps me motivated to keep building, you know. Let's see, what are we gonna go? We'll go 4. This would do, yeah, we got, that's a 2.5 or 3 story. That's a 3 story. Let's finish this row off and put a roof on it. Let's do a 1-story house here. It starts a little higher anyway, so had to get up and over the doorway anyway. I think 4 will be high, you know, be tall enough. I kind of like, I went, you know, my theme obviously is the deep slate, but I like spruce. I love jungle, to be perfectly honest with you, but, you know, again, because it's, you know, I'm trying to recreate, you know, my version of Winterfell from Game of Thrones. You know, it's a kind of, it's just, it's not a pristine, you know, upper class, we're so nice and sweet and clean and pretty and type of shit, you know what I mean? So I say I want it kind of, you know, Winterfell is like the working man's castle, you know, I guess is a good description of it. So I want it, you know, darker and dirtier and kind of that grimy feel to it, you know.
So that's why I went with a darker, you know, the spruce wood.
One, because spruce is so easy, you know, to farm. You plant, you know, 4 saplings, and you know, it gets you almost a stack of spruce. Dark oak is a good wood to work with, but you know that has to be planted in 4s, and then they're not as tall. You know, you definitely don't get a stack of wood, you know, like you do out of the spruce. So, and I love jungle, you know, and to be honest with you, jungle is a really, I love working with the jungle color, you know, it's just, I like it a lot, but again, I think it kind of falls into the, you know, a lot cleaner, it's got a lot cleaner look to it, so so I think that's why I didn't go with jungle on this build. Trying to lay this out. How do I want to lay this out? This is the difference, you know. This is like I'm talking about when the roof is generally the worst part when it comes to a building that you're building that's on an angle of sort, because it's just things don't come together as nice and easy, you know. When you got a roof like that on a square building, it's very easy to come to a point. But on an angled building, not so quick and easy, I guess.
Very easy to get off, if you will.
And then you gotta tear it all out and restart.
So yeah, I gotta try to pay attention to what the hell I'm doing and decide, do I want to make a hip roof or do I want to make a gabled roof? Oh, I don't know. Let's just kind of start building it and see where we go. See where we get. Let's do an overhang, and then we're gonna go next layer up. I like using slabs a lot of time when I'm building my roofs because you can still get the pitch, you know what I mean? But when you use like that there, I use stairs for that roof. It's so peaky. I don't like how much of a slope it is, you know. I'm not as big a fan with that high pitch, you know. I like more of a standard, you know, like a roof that's, you know, we say it's on a, you know, ranch style house, you know, where it's just got its pitch, but it's not, you know, you could walk around on it safely and not worry about falling off of it. Whereas, you know, you get a higher pitched roof, you know, and you don't dare stand up there without a rope and whatnot. So yeah, I like having the. Plus, again, I like to variate. You know, different. You know, I don't want everything to look like it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? So I like to build where I'll make my roofs. You know, with a slab, you can get a nice roof. Might as well make them all, because yeah, it takes up tons of it. Anyway, you know, like a slab roof, you know, like this there. That was a slab roof right there. You can see, you know, I even made that sounds like a monster over there. That's basically, you know, that's a hip roof right there where it's angled up on all four sides, except obviously the one side's against the wall, so it doesn't have that angle there. But it's a nice gradual, you know, you could put a lawn chair up there and hang out if you wanted to. Whereas a more steeper, peaky type roof like that one over there, not so much. So I like to make different, you know, different variations. And that just reminded me. Ugh. See, there's my ADHD kicking in again. Forgot to finish off my roof line from underneath. And because I seen it, now I gotta do it, you know, or it'll drive me crazy. All right. A nice little thing I learned. Just put some upside down stairs underneath it like that, and look at that. Nice and pretty. I like it. It's nice and looks like it's supposed to, you know what I mean? That's pretty much, I guess, the word I'm looking for. See, like this here. Here, we'll show you what I'm referring to. See how that just is like, you know, not so. It just doesn't really come together, you know. I like to do some upside down stairs, and it just gives it a more real feel, I guess is a good word for it. It's the difference between, you know, amateur building and, you know, more experienced building. Be a good description. Better put some torches down here in this little small area. Last thing I need is an unexpected visitor. Alright. Let's make it daytime before I continue, because see, look at that. It's starting to get a little dark there too. My pretty pink bed that I brought with me, or that I made to put in there. Not everything in this kingdom is going to be, you know, a house, so I don't want to just. There's my parkour missing. You know what? I'll leave that there.
Um, yeah, so not everything, not every building is going to be, you know, a house. So kind of got to figure out, you know, what's going to be what. And I like to do it in stages, you know what I mean? Like this could be, you know, a house, or, you know, it might not be a house. It might be something else. Might be, you know, I mean, it could be anything. It could be a library. It could be, you know, could be a masonry building. I mean, you know, it's just really. Look at it. It's a fucking spider. Son of a mother. You know, yeah. Look at him. He's just dancing up there like he thinks he's king shit. Ha! You're dead stuff now. Anyway, these fucking spiders. I hate them. They're not. They're harmless in my opinion, but you know, they're more annoying than anything else. Unless you're talking about a cave spider. Whoo, them things, don't let them get you, because they'll poison you, and then next thing you know, you died. And, you know, you thought, oh, it's just a harmless little spider. Yeah, my ass. The hell am I doing? Having a major brain fart, I think. There we go. You know, I built so many different styles and so many different things. It's that, you know, it's so it's really really easy to just, you know, zone out and be like not even paying attention, especially when, you know, I got to chat, you know, I got to talk with you guys, man. It'd be a pretty boring stream if I wasn't talking and stuff either, would it, you know? So, very easy to kind of get off the point, if you will. I'm gonna have to start making a decision here before too long, because this has got this little jarred out. But you know what? If I do a peak roof on that one too, and bring that up and over towards me, it could blend right in with this one. Yeah, I think we got it figured out what we want to do here. I mean, again, that's the coolest part about, you know, playing this game and building in such a sandboxy build, is it really doesn't matter. You know, you can build whatever you want to build, but when you get to the creator stage of things, you know, where you're not just building to build, you're building to create. You know, what a definition. You know, there's a difference between somebody who plays this game and is just playing to play, and then there's, you know, us creators who like to create content for viewers and stuff. So, you know, after at a certain stage, you know, you got to up your game, you know, if you're going to be someone who is a content creator, in my opinion anyway. And to do that, things got to be a little better, cooler. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Where'd my, oh yeah, I switched it out to shoot the spider. Overhang is one only. I think this is, no, that needs to be there. All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, all right, let's continue on. Probably gonna end the stream here before too long so I can get myself something to eat tonight. Gotta figure out what I want for dinner tonight, to be honest. Haven't given it much thought. What do you think, chat? What should I have for dinner tonight? That's a good question. Suppose it really depends on what I like, huh? I'm think it's gonna be. See, I get into build mode, man, and then the first thing that I lose interest in is eating. Something to eat. I don't care. I'll skip a meal. I'm too busy building a house or building a building or building a farm. Some kind of. I love Redstone. Oh man, me and Redstone. I'm not saying that we get along all the time, but I really love building Redstone contraptions. So yeah, I mean, I can just lose myself into a build. Redstone. What I love about Redstone and working with Redstone is because I love what it does. Like I've seen a few of those videos of the modded videos, and those are super neat. You know what I mean? I like them a lot. It really kind of takes away. I don't know. It's like it's taking away from Minecraft and what Minecraft is as a feel, but at the same time it's not, because it's just modded Minecraft. You know what I mean? But some of the things they can do in modded Minecraft is just, oh my god, working, moving parts. Oh, I love that whole idea of things that actually move in this game instead of, like I can't build a windmill in this game and have it work, because the redstone just doesn't work that way, you know what I'm saying? But in modded Minecraft, oh my god, working windmills, working trains, working, everything is so cool. But at the same time, like I say, it kind of takes away from the game itself. It takes away from the originality, or the vanilla, I guess, I think is what they call it. Well, that was definitely wrong. Thank you. I think I dropped some, of course. So yeah, I love Redstone. I love working with Redstone. I love trying to figure Redstone out. I mean, that's a big one, you know what I mean? It's trying to, you think, oh yeah, Redstone, I can just do this, do that. And yeah, it doesn't work that way. The second you think you got Redstone figured out, yeah, it basically tells you to kiss its butt. All right, where we're at, we're coming to the peak here, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. And I'm out of slabs. That was almost like I didn't have my wings on. I just fell right to the ground and almost killed myself. Glad I got regeneration on, yeah? Alright, let's do a quick one. I don't want to make too much, because I'm getting close to the end of it. Yeah, we'll just make a stack. And then that'll give me like 2 stacks. Yeah. Because if it's the one thing we know we're going to make. Okay, see, that's what I don't like. I want an overhang, but I only want a singular overhang, because I wasn't paying attention. And because it's not a square, single overhang there, but it's a single overhang there. See, and I wish I could place a slab of wood and a slab of brick, one on top of the other on that off. You know how when you're filling a block space, but you can't. And then so it's like, okay, so for this one, if I want to fill that little gap, it has to be wood. Problem with the wood part is that I fill that. Yeah, it looks nice. It doesn't look bad. But then that will, because it's no longer a slab, it's a block, now snow will form on that spot. And that spot, and this spot over here. You know what I mean? So then on my roof, I suppose a little bit of snow is not a big deal. Never mind.
Just my personal bitching, which, whatever.
We're good with it. So, alright, nighttime, let's make it daytime. But you see what I'm saying? How decent it looked like in here, you know, and it was daytime. You ain't gonna do me any good there anymore. I should probably just put my scaffolding on the outside now. I like putting my scaffolding on the inside of my building when I'm building. But as you're building your roofs, you get to that point where you can't use it anymore, obviously. So, yeah. So then you gotta turn and build, tear it all down, and put it on the outside. Continue this wall up. Interior walls, but still. Well, now that is not where I said that we should go. There, and then on the side of it. Thank you. Jesus. Alright, let's get this going. Okay, here, there. Working out okay. Hello, spider. What the frick? They're everywhere. Change to my sword and kill you right now. There's another one over there hanging out. Boy, you see what I'm saying? Damn spiders. Such a pain. You know, and for the most part, they leave you alone. But every now and then, they do not. You know what I mean? Like that one. He was just like, hey, you seem to be in a space that I want to kill you at, you know? So, yeah, I had to kill him because he was going to try to eat me. And I don't want to be eaten by a spider because we all know how not cool that would be. Overlap one. What? See, this is what, yeah, see. I thought I was just all frickin' Mr. Cool. And everything was easy mode. And now I've run into a little stick. Overlap, overlap, overlap. Fill the gap. Haha, I rhymed. Didn't even try it. See, now that's not going to overlap there because it's overlapping there and I don't want to come out one next to there. But see, now that worked out just fine. Why didn't the other? It's always right there at the end, you know, when you're almost finished with something. That it says, no, you messed it up. Figure out what you did wrong. So, no, pick there. This is basically our peak. I feel like that should be there, but then that's going to throw it off right there. So what did I do that's not right? Because it was fine up until I hit that spot. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I mean, that goes there, and then technically be there and there. Did I screw something up this one? See, because if I come down like that, but I mean, I'm going to have to do that all the way down, and then that really throws it off. Now, tear it down, figure it out, get rid of the stuff that doesn't belong. Might as well go collect my material, because in the process of trying to figure this out, if I don't grab my material, it's gonna, you know, it's all gonna despawn. So I'm gonna run around my building and make sure I got everything that fell on the ground. I think stuff fell on the inside too, didn't it? Yep, a little bit. Speaking of inside stuff. Get rid of these so I don't forget those. Looks like we got it all. Everything's looking pretty good. Just got to figure that area little spot out there, what I did. So I don't know. But I will. I will definitely figure it out. That's for sure. So we'll find it. We'll figure it out. So take me a minute, but I'll get it. Got to do a few things. Make sure I'm doing things the way I should be doing them. You know, it's like math when they say, you know, you never use math as you get older. Yes, you do. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? How all you fine people doing today? I'm doing pretty good, except I've got myself to a point where I got to figure out what I've done. And I just don't know. And that's always entertaining. So, just give me a second and I'll get it figured out. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out on my phone. A friend of mine sent me a message. All right. I think we're just about got it now. All right, let's get this figured out. Sorry about that sidetrack there. Okay, so we're coming up. Obviously, we're off one. We're on an offset. Is that? Yeah, that's only over one. And it would make sense. That would be like that. And the next thing is not there. Next one is going to be right here. Let's get rid of that. Next layer will be right here. Next layer will be right there. I think that's where I got myself screwed up. Then there. Take this out. There we go. I think I got it. Over one, that's going to blend in. You know, it's going to blend in with that a little bit anyway. Is that about right? Okay, so yeah, because, yep, little two. All right, guys, all right. Woo! Math. And they say math, you don't use math ever in your life after you get out of school. Whatever. Okay. That's not going to be the right way to do it either, though, because we're going to... This roof is going to be different. This roof's going to be this way. So we need that overhang on this side. That's more like it. What the heck did I do there? Oh. Just need to fill the gaps. Okay, anyway. So easy to get sidetracked in this game. Good Lord, I swear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're having a good day yourself. We're just building some buildings in our kingdom. You know what? Nighttime, heck with them spiders spawning. We're just gonna go to bed. Make it daytime out. The magical wonders. Sleep for 5 seconds in the real world, and was a whole night in Minecraft. Isn't that crazy? Ah, we got a building here, so I can do it the easy way instead of having to put my, well, at least part of it anyway. Wait a minute. That's where you screw up. That don't go there. See? There we go. We'll get this figured out, peeps. Nothing but a thing, chicken wing. Am I out already? Nope, I still got a stack. Thank goodness. Alright, let's do the next one. You know, pretty simple, pretty easy. Also pretty simple and easy to throw yourself off too. Well, that definitely sounded like it was wrong. There we go. Got 4 likes, 3 watching. All right. Thank you very much for liking, and hopefully you guys are subscribed. If not, please do. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out more than you'll ever know. Unless, of course, you're a content creator yourself, and then you know exactly what I'm talking about. How we all doing today? Good, good, I hope. Good. Just gonna keep moving along. Trying to get a roof on. At the peak, I think. Yes, we are. But at the same time, did that throw us off? Did I screw something up? I don't think so. I think it just comes together. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could. No. One place I could put. No, I like it. It's good. Don't look bad. Yeah. Looks good. Alright, I like it. Let's see how it looks from underneath. Obviously, we're going to have to do that filler. Yeah. Overhang's only one, buddy. There we go. Do our filler around the sides here. I think they are. Good, good. Do I make it like that? I don't know. Let's see how it looks. I mean, it looks good from down here, but how, no. I don't like it like that. We'll stick with it that way, the original way. Alright. I think we're about done with this building. Again, I'll have to come in and decorate the inside and texture everything and all that good stuff, but as far as a building goes, we got us a building, guys. Yeah. We'll go on the inside and see if there's anything we got to get rid of to make it look, you know, like it should. I think I filled it all in on that side. No, I did not fill it over here. Got to fill those gaps. Even though it's going to cause snow to form. In that one, and that's a weird, you know, because it'll just literally be snow forms on, you know, those 3 or 4 blocks, you know, and that's it. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. It's on the ceiling, right? I will never see it anyway. Okay, see it, and see it because I did the under the floor lighting. Not a single torch inside here, and it's and you don't even need one. It's perfectly lit up. It's good. I like it. Looks good. Looking good in here. Oh, yep, there's a block. I knew we'd have a couple. All right, looks good. And I don't know, you know, this would be another room. Maybe this would be like if it's a house, it'll be like a kitchen area or something. Or, you know, the one thing that we never seem to bother with in this game is the bathrooms. But I've built a couple here and there. But
It's not something that we, you know, mainly do. That I'm going to leave open.
all right. And then let's see here. How does it look? Let's do a bird's eye view. Or let's fall down. Yeah, not so bad. WTF Corey realm. I can go into creative, so you know, creative. I can go in creative only to do this, to check out my build. You know, without having to use, because you know, rockets, they don't, yeah, shoo, you know, fly where you go, and you know, not too bad. I like it. Looks good. Simple little basic house that's not a box. It looks good. Did it go right there? Yeah. All right, we're good. All right. Let's go back up here. Whoa, where we are. Switch back into our survival mode. And come on down. All right. What should we do next? These two buildings are pretty much... I think I only want to make those, from what I remember. They're going to be one story only.
So, looks like I got the walls built on them already.
So we're going to make more roofs. I need a lot. What I don't need is that web right now. Alright, let's start with this one. It's the lower of the two. And we're going to do, if I remember, the pictures of the still frames of the freezing videos, you know, watching an episode. You guys see that? Is that a wandering trader inside my house? What the hell? It is. And I don't mind that he's in here. Ooh, I could use some cyan dye. I don't need any. But he brought his stupid camel, or his stupid llamas in here with me. Oh, don't need to be inside my building. And you, next time, don't be bringing your dumb animals in my house. Teach you a lesson or two. You can live, but your animals die. Very unsanitary. What the heck are you thinking there, trader boy? God. All right. And see, now that's the only downside to using pressure plates, is that anybody can, you know, accidentally walk in, or anything for that matter. Now this is going to be a simple and easy one here. A nice box house, or box building, whatever you want to call it. So this won't take us no time at all, because there is literally no brain power in figuring out this one, especially when you're just doing a simple gable roof like this. Now if I was doing a pitch roof, or a hip roof, as they like to call it. You know, then it might take a little bit more thought process to it, but not really. So we're gonna keep that up, keep that going. And this thing will be done in no time. Provided that I have enough material. Yeah, you heard him. Uh-huh. Might as well put those in there, being they need to be in there anyway. Alright. 2.5 stacks to build one simple gable roof. Isn't it funny how they call things the way they different things like they do? A hip roof is a roof that has angles on all sides. A gable roof is a roof that just comes up to a point on 2 sides only. Wonder where they come up with these names, you know? Anybody know? If so, let me know so I can stop wondering. 'Cause, yeah. I like answers to useless stuff that, you know, has no relevance to the world, but why not know it? You know what I'm saying? I like to learn things as I go in life. And there we go. Roof done. Move. Parkour my butt. You know what? I probably shouldn't parkour anyway, because 3/4 of a stack of wood is not going to get me that roof. So let's make it daytime. And come get us some more wood. Don't know. That might be enough, but then again, it might not. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, let's see if I can work on my parkour a little bit. Yeah, I know I need to do the fillers. You know what? If I don't jump, there's no parkour to be had whatsoever. Jeez. One more time, and then I'm done. And then I'm going to do it the old dumb way. There we go. All right, but I still got to get over there. I quit. I suck at parkour sometimes. Today is one of those times. Why did I... Oh, I think I know I did that because I was thinking I was going to make this into a second floor building. But no, it is not. It's just going to be a simple standard 1 floor. But I wanted headroom, you know, so that I wasn't banging my head on the ceiling. You know, I like to, when I'm building buildings, whatever they may be, houses, you know, whatever type of buildings, you know, I like to have headroom if you can. So if I want to jump around, you know, I can jump around and I don't worry about bashing my skull on the inside of the dang building. Let's try to think ahead. Because we silly like that, you know? These roofs are so easy and so simple. Jeez. You know? Sometimes it's kind of nice, you know? It's nice to do the simplified, I don't have to think type of build. To build things. But, you know, not too much. Did I not do an overhang? No, I forgot to do my overhang there. you know, not too much. You know, I can only do simple builds that take no brain power whatsoever. I don't do so much of that before I gotta build stuff that's, you know, basically what we'll end up doing here today. After I get done, you know, streaming today, I'll probably go and make a tutorial on some kind of redstone thing that, you know, is a super thought process type of farm. I might make a gold farm for a tutorial for my channel viewers. I haven't made the gold farm. See how easy that was? Do and offset just a little bit, so they got a gap a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I think I might make a gold farm for on my channel. Because they're really neat. I don't have one in game. I wonder, should I put all the way up? Would that look better? I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think? Does that look better? Or does that look better? Yeah, probably this. The more I look at it. And of course now I'm out of wood because of that. Good job, Raider. Good job. Well, I'm glad I chopped down about 365 spruce trees. I do like that better, actually. I'm probably going to have to do it over here now too, ain't I? Whoops, not too many. What the heck? Can't reach it. Yeah, that just means we're gonna get snow built up on on the edge of all of them, but whatever. I'm okay with that. It does look better. The question is do I run it down the side or not?
Oh, I don't know. I'll figure that out later.
Just trying to get some progress in my builds today. I'd be willing to bet I'm probably going to add a row on the bottom all the way across there like that. Although I do know one thing. Doubling that over like that. Torch. No longer need torch. Nice, simplified, and nice looking. Lanterns to light up the way. Get rid of all these ugly torches everywhere. Don't get me wrong. I know they have their use, and I know that, you know, you need them, but they just don't look very pretty, you know. When you're trying to build, and your build is supposed to look good and stuff. You know, you want it to look good. And I know torches do not look good for good looks. But lanterns look really cool.
So we'll do that. And then we'll see if I remember to do it on all of them.
I'm gonna have to get on some scaffolding
get the or fall off. Like I said, man, I am not parkour today. Woo! Jeez. Oh, really? Come on. You don't have enough to make that, sir. You're gonna have to climb your ass off of your fucking perch, pardon my language, and go get more. Damn it. Oh well. Means I'm done whining about it. There, it's all done. Did I get it all on this side? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, because there's nothing overhanging there. That reminds me. There you go. Yeah, gotta have that. Center of the house. Oh, if I put that, it'll be right in front of the window. Nah, never mind. Okay, good. I need to put some up there too, don't I? Here's my white torch. Nice. Uh-huh. I think that's nice too. What do y'all think? Sure. All right. One more on the other side, yeah. Okay. Good. Need to put some up there too, don't I? Around the back. Because, oh, I do have a torch there. I was smart about that at least. There we go. That's better. Except I got that there. This is too low. And those are stairs. One there. I bet that'll be... You think so, Mr. Wandering... irritating guy? You just moved into my house, did you? I see how you are. I'm going to start charging you rent, buddy. Alright, enough of that. Okay. How we looking? We good? I could put one... Do I want to put one right there? I don't like it yet, but I'll let it grow on me for now.
All right, moving on.
Don't mind my vape nicotine is what you're hearing. Well, I tell you what, guys. That's 3 whole buildings built in the stream. How long have I been streaming today? 2.5 hours. I think we're going to call it quits there. I appreciate everybody for showing up and liking, subscribing. I'll be working more on this. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to stream on a daily basis or if I'm going to do maybe a every other day thing, but I think I'm definitely gonna, you know, if I don't stream tomorrow, I will definitely be streaming, you know, the day after that. And I might actually stream a little earlier in the day instead of, you know, later at night and stuff. Kind of make it more convenient for everybody. So I appreciate it, and until the next time, thank you so much. We'll see you later.